Good morning, children. Today we will discuss the vocabulary part in snake and mirror lesson, that is for ninth class. Ninth class, first unit, vocabulary session. Look at the question. Take the correct meaning of the words underlined below. The house was not electrified. The house was not electrified. What is the answer for that? There was no electricity in the house. The house was not away from the electricity board. The house was not lit up. Answer is A. A is the answer. Next, the earnings were meager. Meager. Meager means very small. I also possessed one solitary black coat. Solitary means single. Solitary means single. Fourth question. I made another earth-shaking decision. I made another earth-shaking decision. Earth-shaking means, yes, earth-shaking means important. Here, important. Fifth question. The room was surrounded by darkness. Surrounded by means here, encircled. Encircled. Some thief had removed most of my things. Removed means stolen. C answer. Stolen is the answer. Next, read the following sentences from the text and notice the underlined words. Suddenly there came a dull thud as if a rubber tube had fallen to the ground. Thud means to fall with a low, dull sound. Here is a list of words related to sounds. Say what these words mean. Bang. Now these four words are related to sounds. So bang. Bang means a sudden loud voice. A sudden loud voice. Bang means a sudden loud voice. Sudden. S-U-D-D-E-N. Sudden loud voice. Next, second one. Clang. Clang means a loud ringing sound. A loud ringing sound. Of course, all are sounds, but different sounds. Next, third one. Buzz. Buzz means a continuous low sound. Buzz means a continuous low sound. I'm typing here. Continuous low sound. Fourth one, ring. R-I-N-G. Ring. Ring means a loud, clear sound. A loud, clear sound. Okay. I'm repeating the four words again. Bang, a sudden loud noise. Clang, a loud ringing sound. Buzz, a continuous low sound. Ring, a loud clear sound. Next is next thing is use the linkers given in the box to complete the story. A linker may be used more than once. What are linkers? What are linkers? Linkers are the words used to link two sentences or two clauses. Here, as if, but, who, which, so, while. These are linkers. As if, but, కానీ, who, ఎవరైతే, when, ఎప్పుడైతే, which, so, while. Let us see which linker is used in which context. ఏ సందర్భంలో ఏ లింకర్ వాడతామో చూద్దాం. A young doctor lived in a village. The doctor told his friend an interesting story about himself and a cobra. It was hot summer night. Dash he opened the door. He heard a sound. Dash was well known to him. What may be the first blank? Dash he opened the door. Yes, you are right. When he opened the door, he heard a sound. Dash was well known to him. Which was well known to him? He and rats shared the same room. There was no electricity in the house. Dash he took out a box. As there is no electricity, so third blank, third space is so. Out of a box of matches and lit a kerosene lamp. He took off his clothes and lay down. Dash he could not sleep. పడుకున్నాడు dash నిద్ర పట్టలేదు. పడుకున్నాడు కానీ means but. So fourth blank, but he could not sleep. He got up from the bed and started reading a storybook. Near the table there was a mirror. Dash tempted him. ఏదైతే tempt చేస్తుంది? Which tempted him? Which? Fifth blank. Which tempted him to look into at himself. He was unmarried. Dash. He was particular about his money and about his handsomeness. He was unmarried. పెళ్లి కాలేదు కాబట్టి so he was particular about his handsomeness. He wanted to marry a woman doctor. ఎవరికైతే ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది, ఎవరికైతే ఏమై ఉండొచ్చు ఆన్సర్? yes, who had plenty of money and should be fat. Dash he was having such thoughts. అలా జరుగుతూ ఉన్నప్పుడు, simultaneous గా జరుగుతున్నప్పుడు while అంటాం. ఇప్పుడు నేనేం చేస్తున్నాను? while teaching, while speaking, I'm typing no like that. While he was having such thoughts, suddenly he felt dash a rubber tube had fallen to the ground. ఏదో పడ్డట్లు అనిపించింది. as if a rubber tube had fallen to the ground. Dash a snake landed on his shoulder. అప్పుడు చూసుకుంటే ఏమైంది? when a snake landed on his shoulder, at that time the only thing he could do was to pray to God. The snake would bite him at any moment, but suddenly it turned its head and started admiring its beauty in the mirror. The doctor was thus saved. That is about the vocabulary in first unit. The snake and mirror. Here he used linkers in order to say the total summary. And in the vocabulary we got meanings and some synonyms. Next is grammar. Read the following sentences of the story. We found we had little to carry. Some thief had removed most of my things. In the above two sentences, the first one is in the simple past. We found. Found is find, found, isn't it? So we found we had little to carry. And the second is in the past perfect. Some thief had removed most of my things. The second is in the past perfect tense. Past perfect means had plus V3. In the first also we have had, but that had is not past perfect had. That had is not past perfect had. Whereas in the second sentence, had plus removed is past plus past perfect. Past perfect means had plus with. Now see the sentence again. Cursor is there. We found, we had అంటే ఇక్కడ కలిగి ఉన్నామని possessive verb. Little to carry. Some thief had removed most of my things. Okay. In the first sentence, it is past simple. Second sentence is past perfect. As you can see, the action which occurred earlier is expressed in the past perfect tense, whereas the action which occurred later is expressed in the simple past. రెండిట్లో చూడండి ముందు జరిగిన పనిని పాస్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ లో చెప్పి తర్వాత దాన్ని సింపుల్ పాస్ట్ టెన్స్ లో చెప్తాం. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు చూడండి. హియర్ ఆర్ ఫ్యూ మోర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్. సుజాత హ్యాడ్ అరైవ్డ్ ఎట్ ద స్టేషన్ బిఫోర్ ద ట్రైన్ కేమ్. ట్రైన్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఆవిడ వచ్చిందా, ట్రైన్ రాకముందు ఆవిడ వచ్చిందా? సుజాత హ్యాడ్ అరైవ్డ్ ఎట్ ద స్టేషన్. స్టేషన్ కి ముందు వచ్చింది. బిఫోర్ ద ట్రైన్ కేమ్. Okay, train came is the past tense, simple past tense. Train came is the simple past tense, and Sujata had arrived is the past perfect. Okay, next second, the doctor arrived after the patient had died. Doctor arrived వెనక జరిగిన పని. ముందు జరిగిన పని ఏంటి? పేషెంట్ హ్యాడ్ డైడ్. పేషెంట్ చచ్చిపోయిన తర్వాత డాక్టర్ వచ్చాడు. పేషెంట్ చచ్చిపోయిన తర్వాత ముందు జరిగిన పని ఏంటి? పేషెంట్ హ్యాడ్ డైడ్. అప్పుడు ఎవరు వచ్చారు? డాక్టర్ వచ్చారు. రెండిట్లో ముందు జరిగింది పేషెంట్ డైడ్, పాస్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్స్. గాట్ మై పాయింట్? థర్డ్ వన్, ఐ బాట్ ద టికెట్స్ యాజ్ సూన్ యాజ్ ఐ బోర్డెడ్ ద బస్. యాజ్ సూన్ యాజ్ ఐ బోర్డెడ్ ద బస్. బస్ ఎక్కంగానే టికెట్స్ తీసుకున్నాను. ఇక్కడ చూడండి, మీకు 3 కనిపిస్తున్నాయి. బిఫోర్, కర్సర్ చూడండి అమ్మా. బిఫోర్, ఆఫ్టర్, యాజ్ సూన్ యాజ్. బిఫోర్, ఆఫ్టర్, యాజ్ సూన్ యాజ్. చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఇది. బిఫోర్, ఆఫ్టర్, యాజ్ సూన్ యాజ్. When two actions occur nearly simultaneously in the past, both are expressed in the simple past tense. Okay. Let us move to the exercise. Now combine the following pairs of sentences using simple past tense and simple and past perfect tense. Use after, before and when. First, I brushed my teeth. I took my breakfast. I brushed my teeth. I took my breakfast. ముందు ఏం చేస్తాం? ముందు బ్రష్ చేస్తామా, ముందు బ్రేక్ఫాస్ట్ చేస్తామా? ముందు బ్రష్ చేస్తాం. సో పాస్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ ఎక్కడ చెప్తాము? బ్రష్ చెప్తాం. ఆఫ్టర్ ఐ హ్యాడ్ బ్రష్డ్ మై టీత్ ఐ టుక్ మై బ్రేక్ఫాస్ట్. దాన్ని బిఫోర్ చెప్పాలంటే ఐ హ్యాడ్ బ్రష్డ్ మై టీత్ బిఫోర్ ఐ టుక్ మై breakfast. Got my point? Second one. She started to go to market. It rained heavily. She started to go to market. It rained heavily. Answer cheppandi. After the cheppandi first. After she had started to go to the market. After she had started to go to market, it rained heavily. It rained heavily. Okay. దీనికి Write with before. Write with before. Yes. She had started. She had started to go to the market before it rained heavy. Go to market before it rained heavily. Okay, like that. Next one. He completed his homework. He went to bed. First work. What is the first work? Completed his homework. After he had completed his homework, after he had completed his homework, he went to bed. He went to bed. Got my point? Now you say with before. You say with before. He had completed his homework. He had completed his homework before he went to bed. Before he went to bed. He went to bed. Okay. Next, fourth one. What is the question? I finished my dinner. My father came. Which one is the first action? I finished my dinner. After I had finished my dinner, my father came. After I had finished my homework, after I had finished my dinner, my father came. My father came. Like that with but. You complete the remaining two. Okay. Next. Like that. If there are two actions, you have to identify which action may be the first one and which action will be the second one. And your common sense works there. Then the first action will be expressed in past perfect tense. Past perfect is nothing but had plus V3 form of the verb. And the remaining sentence is direct simple past tense. There's direct V2 form of the verb. Next grammar part is phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs. Phrasal verb means a verb followed by a preposition. A verb followed by a preposition. If preposition change, the meaning of the phrasal verb changes. Okay. Look at the screen. Take out. Take is a verb. Out is a preposition. If take out became a word, that is called phrasal verb. What is the meaning of the first phrasal verb? Take out. To remove something from inside. Background బయటికి తీయటం. Take out means to remove something from inside. Set up. Set up. What is the meaning of set up? To arrange for something to happen to start. To arrange for something to happen. To start. Take off. Take off. Here the preposition changed. First is out. Here off. Here to remove. Totally removed. Next, lie down. Lie down means to take rest. Next, take time off. To take some time for something. That is the meaning of the phrasal verb take time off. Next one is look into. To observe keenly. Next one is look at. To have a look at something. Look at means to have a look at something. Your teachers always use it to say this word. Look at the board. That is to have a look at the board. Get up. To wake up. Change into. To turn into. Change into means to turn into. Leave behind. Leave behind means to leave something as a token of memory or gift. Now we have an exercise. Depending on the phrasal verbs, you have to fill the blanks in the paragraph. Yes. Venkatrao was a rich man. He wanted to dash some business in the town. So he dashed a lot of money from the bank. On an auspicious day, he started his medical business, which prospered by leaps and bounds. He became so busy and could not dash for any rest. He used to dash very early in the morning and go to his office. In the afternoon, he would dash his shirt and dash on his coach in the office. After a nap, he would put on his shirt, then he would dash the mirror and dash himself admiringly. Anyhow, he dashed some fame in the town even when he went abroad. Everybody believed that he dashed a new man. Now we will fill the blanks. Let us move to fill the blanks. Venkatra was a rich man. He wanted to dash, wanted to start. So start means set up, set up, set up. Set up meaning is start. So set up. He wanted to set up some business in the town. So he dashed a lot of money. Lot of money took out. What is the meaning of took out? Yes, remove. Next. On an auspicious day, he started his medical business, which prospered by leaps and bounds. He became so busy that he could not dash. Take time off. Take time off. Take time off. Means, what is the meaning of take time off? To take some time for something. ఏ పనికైనా కొంచెం టైం వెచ్చించే టైం ఉండటం లేదు. Take time. He used to dash very early in the morning. Used to get up. Used to get up early in the morning and go to the office. In the afternoon, he would dash his shirt. Dash his shirt was take off. Take off his shirt and dash on his coach. Lie down. Take rest. Lie down. L-I-E-D-O-W. Lie down on his coach in the office. After a nap, he would put on his shirt. Then he would dash the mirror. Look into the mirror. Look into the mirror and dash himself admiringly. Look at himself admiringly. Anyhow, he dashed some fame left behind. He left behind some fame in the town even when he went abroad. Everybody believed that he dashed a new man, changed into a new man. He changed into a change. C-H-A-N-G. Changed into. Okay, that is about the phrasal verbs. Next is writing. Writing, move to the preparation of a poster. You have to write a descriptive essay on any unusual or humorous incident you may have witnessed or experienced. Title పెట్టుకోవాలి. నువ్వు చూసినప్పుడు కానీ నువ్వు నీ లైఫ్ లో కానీ దొరికిన ఏదైనా హ్యూమరస్ ఈవెంట్ ఏదైనా ఆడుకుంటున్నప్పుడు పడిపోతే అందరూ చూసి నవ్వడము అది నీకు ఎప్పుడు గుర్తొస్తాము అలాంటిది ఏదైనా ఒక హ్యూమరస్ ఇన్సిడెంట్ రాయాలి. అది ఇంకొక వీడియో చేద్దాము. నెక్స్ట్ ఈజ్ చిన్నది ఉంది preparation of poster. You can do this preparation of poster very easily. Here the Hyderabad Laughing Club. This is a model poster. Hyderabad Laughing Club, Nampalli, Hyderabad announces the Rajbabu Prize for the best write-up on the role of the comedy in human life. The award annually honors one print media journalist in each of the following 3 categories. Best write-ups in Telugu, Urdu, English. Each award carries 5,000 rupees and Deadline for entries July 27. Give your contact details for further information and submission published and contact the contact address. Now there are some questions. Who issued the poster? Who issued the poster? Yes, who issued the poster? Say the Kandukuru Laughing Club. The Kandukuru okay, the Hyderabad Laughing Club. Next, what is the purpose of the poster? Awarding Rajababu prize for the best write-ups for the role of the comedy. What is the deadline? What is the deadline? July 27. Who are the other details? Sorry, what are the other details highlighted? What are the other write-up languages? Amount of prize money? Contact details. What should be highlighted in the poster? Issuing authority, purpose, deadline, contact information, targeted audience, other details. Who are the targeted audience in the poster? Print media journalists. Okay, these are the questions given on the poster. Now, reverse. Here, there is some information. Theme, occasion, category, award, prize amount, contact number, deadline, issued by, target audience. Now you have to prepare a poster basing on the information, that is the assignment for this lesson. Okay, you prepare a poster basing on this information. Okay, that is about the vocabulary, grammar and writing part in the first unit, that is snake and mirror. Hope you understood the lesson. Thank you.